Hi, I'm Liz, the hospital administrator here at Lock Haven Veterinary Hospital, and today I'm here with Dr. McIntosh to talk about dog nutrition. Dr. McIntosh, is a dog able to live on a vegan diet?
So, not really, because there are a lot of things that are complex about dog food and dog balanced nutrition. So, vegan diets would tend to be not particularly balanced, and it's not a great idea.
Is wet food more nutritious than dry dog food?
So, not necessarily more nutritious, there is more moisture in canned food, um, but it's not necessarily more or less nutritious. It may be more calorie dense, and so you may have to feed less of it. But having that conversation with your vet is an important situation.
Are prescription diets better for my dog?
So, prescription diets are meant for dogs who have medical conditions or something that we're trying to treat. You can use a lot of prescription diets as maintenance diets if they tend towards either obesity or they tend towards having urinary tract infections or certain medical conditions that we're trying to avoid. But that is a conversation to have with your vet.
If my dog eats grass, does that mean they are missing something in their diet?
Not necessarily. Dogs are omnivores. They'll eat basically anything. And so it is in their nature to go and graze. Some dogs will eat more grass when they don't feel well, but it doesn't mean that there's any deficiency in their diet.
Will human food make my dog overweight?
It's not so much what you feed, it's how much of it you feed and how calorie dense the diet is. We certainly want to make sure that none of our treats or our human treats, human foods, are more than 10% of that balanced diet. And then making sure that we're weighing our pet on a regular basis to watch that trend.
Will free choice feeding my dog make them overweight?
So, free choice feeding isn't helpful in some cases. In some cases, the dog will go and they'll eat as much as they want and then they'll leave it alone. A lot of dogs will just eat until they get sick and then they'll eat some more. So, for the most part, we try to stay away from free feeding dogs because we want to get them on a schedule. We want to know when they're going to have to go to the bathroom. We also want to know how much they're eating and how well they're eating. And it's much easier for us to manage how much they're eating and control that if we're meal feeding as opposed to free feeding.
What are some other myths about dog nutrition that you hear as a veterinarian?
So we hear a lot of things, but a couple of the big ones are that there are particular dog foods because they're just super expensive. The more expensive the dog food, the better it is for my pet. That's not necessarily true. Also, that grain-free diets are better. That was a marketing thing that came up that has no medical bearing. So, and we are actually finding that there are some grain-free diets that are causing some problems and some heart disease in dogs that are not coming from anywhere else. So we tend to want to stray away from those types of diets. So if you have questions about your dog's diet, definitely ask your vet.
Thank you, Dr. McIntosh.
Thanks, Liz. If you have any questions for us, you want to talk to one of our veterinarians, you can give us a call here at Lock Haven Veterinary Hospital, and we'd be happy to make an appointment.